Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered Replay cast and a very interesting one here, as we have indeed BISU spawning against Flash on a 4 spawning location map. So let me just start by introducing the players to you guys. We have spawning here in the upper left in the teal, it is BISU, and here we have Flash in the upper right in the yellow as the yellow Terran. Actually writing here in English, quite interesting. So I believe BISU just said hi, was smiling, and Flash, interesting enough, with a English answer. So yeah, quite cool stuff here from him. So he has of course returned from his army service, is now very active on the South Korean ladder. This has been played of course 2024 on the South Korean ladder. So two legends are facing the year off on a 4 spawning location map. Very soon we're going to be checking out their build orders, as of course their APM is going higher and higher. I believe that BISU right now is in a far better shape than his opponent and Flash. I'm not sure how he did in the ASL or the SSL, what it is called now. I know that Jaedong has moved on from the group stage. I don't know about BISU sadly, or perhaps he hasn't, his group hasn't played yet. So yeah, he's opening up pretty standardly with pylon into gateway, and Flash also opening up here with his supply depot and with his barracks once again very far out. You can see it's a very short replay, so it's either BISU going to be abusive with some stuff, or perhaps it's going to be a timing push from Flash, or let's see what exactly the two players have prepared for us, what exactly is going to happen here, as Flash is already moving out with a scouting SCV very early here for him, and sadly for him into the wrong direction. So yeah, let's have a look at BISU very quick. There's the gateway, gas is getting started, and I believe he's going to continue very soon with a cybernetics core for his Dragoons. So indeed a normal build order here for the Protoss. Same can be said here for Flash as well, so nothing out of the ordinary yet. No intentions for both players to be abusive, as the game continues here for them, and Flash just scouting out the map just to find out where exactly BISU is heading, and he might save indeed money for a expansion. So if BISU is aggressive early on, this can be punished of course with some Dragoons, and if the Dragoons don't work out, he can of course punish it with a shuttle and with a drop, even with Dragoons or Zealot. Let's see what exactly his plans are. And interesting enough, still no scouting here for BISU, so we have passed the 2-minute mark. We're closing actually toward the 3-minute mark, and he decides not to scout the map. Perhaps he's going to wait for the timing for the SCV to arrive to see, or to calculate where exactly Flash might be located. As the SCV has indeed reached this location, we do see range for the Dragoons. The first Dragoon is also getting produced by him. And now finally at the 3-minute mark, no, he's not going to scout, he's just going to add a expansion right here. So feeling really confident, moving out, scouting now the map at around the 3-minute mark. There's the bunker for Flash, so pretty standard stuff here by him. He's also mining from the gas. Same can be said here for BISU, 3 miners for both players, as BISU is now moving out towards the lower left part of the map. At the same time, the Dragoon is also going out into the upper right to find the bunker here from Flash with 1 Marine in it. Is he going to move out? No, he's just scouting it. He knows now the location. This probe, however, can be used in the middle of the map, for example, to add a robotics facility bay to launch some attacks towards the opponent. But yeah, it's just still a normal game now. Just some mining happening here for both players. Both players pretty much at the same worker count. And let's see when exactly the first factory, yeah, there it is, there's the factory for Flash, as we are going to very likely see a transition from the barracks into the much better units for the Terrans. The tanks and the vultures early on will be strong versus the Protoss, as the SCVs is being chased away and killed here. So yeah, BISU with a very good game. Let's see what his next steps are going to be. Perhaps he's going to wall off a little bit here with another pylon and an observatory. Robotics facility bay could also be added here by him, so we need to be very careful at the timing from the robotics facility bay. But right now he's just producing probes, waiting for the upgrade to finish for the Dragoons, as he's moving out now to attack the barracks very soon. And yeah, we might have 3 Marines here for Flash, as he has to hold his ground now, and an armory has been produced here by BISU, sorry, by Flash, as he's going for a tank and siege tank mode here as well. Yeah, Flash already ready to repair this bunker right here with his SCV. and he just needs another SCV very soon, as 3 Dragoons will be attacking it very soon. Same time another one is moving out here, so yeah, just 3 SCV for 3 Dragoons. So yeah, with the siege tank, of course, this harassment early on is going to be finished very soon. We are slowly but steadily closing towards the halftime. Actually, we have passed the halftime. Still everyone's game, of course. In comes the tank. I believe BISU might try to be aggressive to snipe it, but it would be very dangerous. Siege tank ability is about to get finished very soon here for Flash. Weapons 1 is also about to get... it just started right now, and you know, finally with siege, of course, Flash is going to be able to hold this and push this back. And yeah, with that, the harassment has finished, but this has given time for BISU to create another expansion here into this location, and yet another pylon are being added. So let's have a look into his main. He's going into more gateway units. There is a robotics facility base, so he nicely hit that one in the upper part, and the observatory here as well, as the observer is now moving out towards the middle of the map. And Flash looking like a very defensive gameplay here by him, as he has 2 factories, but more will follow very soon, I'm pretty sure of it. And even the tanks are attacking those eggs on the ground to give more space for the units to move out. In the meantime, Flash is still on the defense. In comes the observer. BISU knows, of course, now every movement here for the Terran, as he will very likely continue producing more probes, and with that into the late game he will have the advantage, the economic advantage versus his opponent. Flash is very likely going to try to scan the area to snipe the observer. There we have a command center, and a starport is also getting produced here for Flash. So this starport might produce some race. It could be also a science facility. You might even see a dropship harassment by him, as the fort is getting added here, and we have a shuttle for BISU here as well. So yeah, this time Flash very smartly using those Goliaths here, but BISU has now all the information he needs thanks to this observer out. So really important to have this observer, just to know where exactly you can do a drop versus your opponent with a shuttle, especially with those reavers early on. Very deadly, and there indeed is the reaver, and he also has started the faster shuttle speed. So it's really important, like we've seen in previous replays, to have shuttle speed. It's far better to attack with it than without it. You can add more units, you can drop more units, and you can even bypass the turrets from your opponent. I believe Flash is going to react with a turret right here. He might add some turrets here as well, waiting of course for a launch from BISU very soon. And in the meantime, BISU just pretty much expanding all over the map. He has the vision he needs with the Dragoons, with the 2 observers, and he's also preparing a drop very soon. Let's have a look at Flash. There is his starport, but still no units getting prepared by him. He's on sieging. Is he actually going to move out here versus BISU? We're about to find out. Scan is going out to snipe any observers here, but BISU nicely hiding them, as we have the turret out. And there is the shuttle, which very soon is going to be a speed shuttle, and 2 zealots with 1 reaver, as slowly but steadily Terran is going to very likely take control of this other expansion point right here. So very good stuff here by Flash as he's moving out, but BISU a little bit far ahead with his expansions, as he's transferring more and more robes. So very nice stuff by him. Let's see how the game is continue. Very defensive gameplay here indeed by Flash. A nice strategic gameplay here, but hold on, we might see the first drop happening very soon. This caught me even off guard. The shuttle is really fast moving, and actually the first reaver is getting dropped. You might get some good shots here, as the shuttle has pretty much bypassed all of those turrets. So this is what I told you, it's really important to have that speed to give your shuttle more of a speeding movement here, and actually the balls are bouncing here back and forward from the reaver, but in the end it is going to be taken out. So yeah, this has caught me really off guard. It's very hard to notice the shuttle, given the fact that the minerals are pretty much in the same color as the color from BISU here. So yeah, very hard game indeed for BISU now all of a sudden, given the fact that he has lost the important shuttle, he has lost the reaver there as well, and he wasn't able to really inflict any economic damage towards the opponent. So perhaps Flash is going to try to move out. We're about to find out very soon, as we have passed the 10-minute mark. So Yeah, there is another shuttle, but the important unit is missing, the Reaver, as 10 more Zealots are getting produced. And we have 2 shuttles all of a sudden here for BISU as well, with Zealots. Is he going for some High Templars? It would be very nice to see some High Templars with Psionic Storm versus the opponent, as BISU is pretty much relocating his units. And where exactly is he going to attack? He already has 155 supplies. Moving out, these units are pretty much exposed. They haven't been sieged up, so perhaps Flash with a small mistake. The shuttles will, however, be taken care of. Those Goliaths are dealing great damage, and sadly here for BISU, he's not really able to drop all of those units, but he still has a great amount of a supply. Still, those tanks are very good here. The reinforcements are pulling forward here for BISU as he's moving up forward into a better position. The tanks in the back aren't really dealing any damage, and Flash all of a sudden in some serious trouble, as BISU is pretty much throwing everything he has towards his opponent, and his expansion is going to suffer now from some Zealots here. So BISU with a very nice timing push. Even though the Goliaths reacted really fast with the rockets, BISU was able to inflict some good damage, not losing that much of a supply here. Of course, he has produced back home 8 more Goliaths and some Zealots. And I believe Flash pretty much scanned all of the area here, so he knew that, of course, that those Zealots here, by killing the SCVs, would have given the economic advantage for BISU right here. So BISU with a very nice game here versus Flash. Let's check the stats very quick, just in case you guys are interested. Nice stuff here by both players. But in the end, perhaps too much of a defensive gameplay here by BISU. Sorry, by Flash. And yeah, just BISU with a very nice game. Pretty much a perfect Protoss gameplay. Even though he has lost Reaver with the shuttle, could have been far more better here for him. So yeah, very interesting game. Like expected BISU in a much better shape than his opponent and Flash, but I'm sure that Flash is going to train really hard and come back. So yeah, a very nice game. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Tommy signing out.